Sylvester Stallone has shared a new poster for Rocky IV Director's Cut. This came in from
Dr. Cut Connors.
Cut Corners, yeah.
Cut Connors.
Rocky Balboa actor Sylvester Stallone releases a new poster for Rocky versus Drago. The Ultimate Director's Cut, but says it isn't the final artwork. Now, I think this was via his Instagram, John. I'm just going to scroll down.
Look at that poster.
It's outstanding, isn't it? It's very 80s looking as well,
man.
which yes. I like about it. But Stallone recently
check the latissimus and dossiers you got out there, man.
To share
Fantastic.
a new poster for Rocky v Drago. The actor / director explained that this is not the final artwork, and the movie will first premiere in Philadelphia, as it should.
Philly.
Stallone's original post can be seen below, as you can see there in the official slice.
Don't know what happened when I click on it.
13.1 million followers. This chap.
Have I got Instagram on this?
But John, you looking forward to this? I know they're cutting out all the robot crap and all that was in the Rocky IV. I always found Rocky IV quite a bit cheesy, to be honest with you. But it was a great film. It was very entertaining, and Ivan Drago was a great.
He does.
Yeah, it was a great adversary to Rocky Balboa, and obviously Apollo Creed as well. But it's going to be very interesting to see how this cut performs as well. And it's strange that he's picking this film. You think perhaps he would go back and do them all, but certain directors do. But
I think one's perfection, though, isn't it?
Well, one and two, John, I think are great. I always liked the second one for just the whole. You remember when Adrian was in the coma after having the baby, and she was in it for quite a big chunk of the film, and he didn't want to do the rematch with Apollo Creed, etc. He was getting pulled in different directions by Mickey, who wanted him to fight. He didn't want to because obviously Adrian's situation and all that. And then when she wakes up, she says, "There's only one thing I want you to do," and he's like, "What's that?" She says, "Win," and then it kicks in with the Bill Conti music. It's amazing, John. It's a really great scene, and Mickey says, "What are we waiting for?" And it's just great. And that's what I love about the first two films, John. The first one was it didn't have the biggest budget, but the way it was shot, Sylvester Stallone is a great director. He's a great writer as well, John. You've got to give him credit for that as well. He's writing, especially with characters he's created. I think it means more to him. Certainly the Rambo character as well. But I think, I don't think the Rambo character was his, was it? Because I'm pretty sure that the first film was based on a book.
Yeah, it was.
I'm
sure it was.
He created the character. I don't know, to fit into the story from the book. I'm not sure.
It was definitely based on the treatment of veterans coming over.
Yeah,
pretty sure it was. Or maybe it was fantastical. I don't know.
Is this something you're looking forward to, John, or would you have liked to have seen him going back to the very beginning and
No, Stephen, I love this film. I think it's brilliant, just for the James Brown stuff. Living in America.
And Apollo with a big hat.
Yeah, Stephen, I love Carl Weathers. I love Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
We can't say Carol here.
No.
We say Carol.
Yeah.
Carl. So I love Carl Weathers. So I enjoyed him, and I enjoyed his demise almost as much as well, Stephen, because he was an arrogant fucker and he deserved these comeuppance. And who better to die to than the great Dolph Lundgren, who was an absolute Swedish Adonis, but more like a Russian Adonis, because he was Russian in it, taking his steroids and stuff like that, and just punching that machine into the Jupiter in a sense. So I liked that movie. I liked the training montage of Rocky. I think he went up to the mountains, didn't he?
Yeah, in Siberia.
In Siberia, and done all of his training, the one-handed push-ups, his pull-ups, just showcasing an incredible physique. And then the actual conclusion at the end was brilliant. So I enjoyed the movie. I liked the way it flowed. But that was the movie, wasn't it? Did he do Ivan Drago in that one?
Yeah.
It was at the start that Apollo Creed gets done in.
Yeah, he did the sort of exhibition match.
Yeah.
Kind of went.
Then he gets his comeuppance at the end. Yeah. Stephen, I love that movie, so I'm kind of glad that he's chosen that one to do a special edition of, because I'm sure there's some unseen footage. I think he's cut out the robot thing, hasn't he?
He's
the actual
all the sort of light and fluffy stuff that's in the film and made it a bit sort of darker. I think there's a lot of deleted scenes that have been reinserted as well.
So Stephen, it's the director's cut, so that's also the version he had in mind in the first place. Studio interference, nagging, he's had to cut things out and water it down a bit. This is us getting the unfiltered version of his actual movie, and as you did say, Stephen, he is a great director. Yeah. And of course he got an Oscar, didn't he, for screenplay
for the first movie.
For the first movie. Yeah. So did he not win something for Rocky Balboa in 2006?
He won something
supporting
for Creed.
Was it Creed that would have been supporting in Creed? Yeah. So he's great, man. I love Sly. Yeah, he gets tanned at times, but he's just absolutely brilliant. No one rips their pectoris major muscle. I don't know why I'm giving it its full fucking name. It's pec muscle. Gets a wire inserted and actually looks better after. So, got to respect Sly. And I respect his version.
I hope this is going to be released in the cinema as well. I think it will have a run in the cinema. Well, if it is,
I'll have to go and see it in the theatre.
It'll be the only second Rocky film I've seen. I did go and see Rocky Balboa in the cinema back in 2006, and that film took me by surprise how good it was.
That was good. That line. It's not about how hard you get hit.
Yeah.
It's about how hard you can. How hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
That is cheesy, John, but
it's
it's
good line though.
Only somebody like Rocky Balboa can pull that off, and it can be acceptable. But I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
It's going to be great as well, just to hear that Rocky theme again. You know, just in theatres.
Yeah.
I always remember the trailer, the two big gloves, the Russian glove and the American glove clashing, boof, like that, and exploding. It was epic.
Stephen, no one does boxing quite like Rocky Balboa. He gets his shit kicked out of him consistently. He comes back, he's a stupor, he's in a drunken stupor.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and wins, so you've got to love it. Love your sports movies.